Hi, I'm Cian O'Connor, Irish international show jumper. You're very welcome here today. We're extremely lucky at Carlswood to be based at Coolmore show jumping for the winter months while we compete at the Winter Equestrian Festival. It's a big undertaking to come here to Florida for the winter for our teams at Carlswood and Coolmore show jumping, but we love it. It's a great place to be, and it's a great place to jump for the winter circuit. Obviously the fantastic weather, the good competition, so it's a big attraction for many Europeans to come here now. The days are long, the days are busy, and it revolves around having really good staff and a good team of people. We have 30 horses here in total, both to compete, myself and my riders, and also ultimately to sell. That's our business, trading in horses, and Carlswood is its own entity. We coach students and we buy and sell horses, so that's part of our business. We're here to promote ourselves. A typical day here is first thing in the morning. We come in around 6:30, and each group of horses for each rider has an assigned groom. So this is the Carlswood barn here, and this unit is self-contained, has canteen, tack rooms. We have 13 horses in here, which works really well because it's a nice number. The guys are able to keep everything organised, and it's separate from the main barn as well in terms of organising the day and how it's worked. The barn's divided in two, and we've got my kids' pony here, and we've got Annabelle's horses on this side and Ruth's horse, and then here on this side are the horses that I ride. And I have two show grooms that look after my main horses, John Joe, who runs this barn, and Justine, who also helps here. So we've got a good crew. They keep the place well, so the horses are all happy. This year we've opted for a cardboard bedding here. I was going to get it for one or two horses with some respiratory issues, and then I decided to put the whole yard on it. It's very good. There's no dust, basically just pieces of cardboard, and it's the first time we've used it here. We're really happy with it. I think the environment here in Florida is different than anywhere else. Some horses come here for the first time. They don't do well at all. I don't know, there's a mixture of the heat or whatever's in the environment. So we try to create an atmosphere where there's a lot of air, all windows open, fans on, bedding that's dust-free, good quality hay. So you're all the time looking at ways in which to make things easier and better for the horses. The benefits of the water treadmill, I think, like all tools, if they're used in moderation and used carefully, they can really help a horse. Years ago we do a lot of road work, particularly in Ireland, and you'd hack horses, walk them for longer periods on the road. It would harden their bodies, their tendons and so on, and it's hard to replicate that now. The roads are busy and so on, and I think the treadmill is good. You need to know how to use it and how to work it, and the different depths of water and the length of period the horse would go on it. But it really can build up top line, can help horses strengthen in their back, and horses that are recovering from a period of rest, it can really help bring them back to optimum competition. I think it's great here at WEF that you can jump on grass and sand, and also ultimately we can train on both here as well. As you can see behind me, wonderful facility on the grass, and horses like it. Horses like a change. We're very lucky, Carlswood, to have our base here for the winter as well, and it's a wonderful property because it's close to the showground and you have so many arenas. Obviously being able to stable 30 horses is a big advantage as well, and really there's space to train, which is so important. Here we see Annabelle as well, very competent rider from New Zealand. She's 19 years old, and she joined Carlswood about 6 months ago. She's come here with 4 horses. Very good rider, very capable, very determined, and had a lot of success in her own country. And it's different sometimes. She's getting used to a new system. She's getting used to being more structured, and we're having discussions recently about that. When she started off here, she found that a bit tricky, trying to adapt, and now she's really taking it in her stride, and her horses are coming on well. She's a very nice 9-year-old called Ivan, who jumped very well last week in the 140s, and she's going to move him up to the 2-star in 2 weeks' time. So it's exciting to help her, and she's very ambitious. So yeah, we're looking forward to the summer with Annabelle as well. Coaching is a big element of the business at Carlswood. We work with Nikki Walker. She's been with us for over 9 years now. She's very experienced. She's been a member of the Canadian team, and it's great to have worked with her for so long. We know each other so well, and she comes by here. We give her a hand with her horses. She won a good ranking class a couple of weeks ago on the grass, so it's nice to see her going so well. Obviously, I'm busy with the Watchmans. There's three kids riding in that family, Alice and Tom and Max, and they're all doing very well. They're hard workers, and I think that really comes through. No matter what level you want to compete at, you have to put in the effort and put in the grind, and all the people that we work with are prepared to do that, and they're very serious about it, and I think that's why they have success. We're obviously happy to support them, but that's all we can do is support them. They have to do the work themselves, and we're in a good position. We're lucky that the people that we work with are very serious about doing the sport at a high level.